right, we are back with a long goodbye at the National Zoo. 3 giant pandas are set to head to China.
The bears captivated millions of people for decades. And in the backdrop, the escalating tensions between 2 global powers. Here's NBC's Ryan Nobles.
Giant pandas are one of the most popular animals in captivity, and their time in the United States may be coming to a close.
I want them to stay.
The Smithsonian National Zoo in Washington, D.C. announced that their 3 bears will return to China.
They're a staple. I think of the Smithsonian Zoo, I think of the pandas.
It marks the end of a more than 5-decade run for the unique animals at the National Zoo that first began after President Richard Nixon's historic visit to China. It was a major diplomatic victory for the Chinese that led to similar relationships with other countries.
There's been no greater ambassador to getting people to love animals, love nature, love conservation than the giant panda.
When the giant pandas leave Washington, it will leave only 1 zoo in America with the animal. The San Diego Zoo's partnership ended in 2019, the Memphis Zoo in April of this year. Atlanta's agreement ends in 2024, but zoo officials are hoping for an extension. It all comes at a time when political tensions between the United States and China are on the rise. The Smithsonian's arrangement was not with the government specifically, but instead a Chinese conservation organization.
So cute.
But for zoos in America, there are few animals that have had the impact giant pandas have.
They're the star of the show here. Everyone comes to see the pandas.
And zoogoers here in Washington have just a few months left to catch a glimpse of the pandas. They're scheduled to return to China at the beginning of December.
That was Ryan Nobles reporting. They are so cute.